Let me show you how to make the best sugar wax. Now, this wax will not harden up. This wax will not irritate the skin. It will effectively remove hairs from your skin without irritating it. It is super safe for sensitive skin. Hi guys, and welcome to Finalizing Beauty School YouTube channel. If you're new here, do well to hit the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and welcome. In today's video, I'll be walking you through the process of making a super effective sugar wax. A sugar wax that will not harden up, a sugar wax that is stretchy, a sugar wax that gives you that luxurious feel. And guess what? You can commercialize this formula, which means you can remake this formula, start selling and make your money, because in 2026, we're going in handy. Before we proceed, I would like to say a very big thank you to you all, our viewers. Without you, 2025 would have been boring, but your support has brought us this far. We do not take it for granted. In 2026, we promise you consistency, and we promise to bring you lot and lot of amazing goodies as far as beauty business is concerned, and not just in skincare product formulation, but we're going to broaden up and bring you nothing but the best. Without further ado, let us get right into the video. So first thing first, we're going to be creating our citric acid solution. I know that a lot of people that make this sugar wax, they're so used to using lemon juice. But with the citric acid solution, you're going to get better results. You're going to have better stretch. You're going to have less crystallization. You're going to have longer shelf life and a much more consistent texture. The reason why they're using lemon juice is because of the citric acid content in it. Now, imagine when you're using citric acid itself. You're definitely going to have a better result. For the citric acid solution, we're going to be making a 50% solution, which means 50% water, 50% citric acid. It is that easy to make. Now, one would ask, why the 50% citric acid solution? It is simply because it is easy to measure, strong enough for inversion, stable and shelf safe, and it is the industry standard for sugar waxing. Now that we're done mixing the citric acid solution, we're going to set it aside for it to fully dissolve and wait for the main thing. Up next, we're going to be dissolving our xanthan gum in our glycerin to create a thick slurry. Now, the xanthan gum is going to help to promote the elasticity of this wax. It is also going to help with thread forming to give this wax a more stable and consistent texture. I'm sure you know by now that the xanthan gum is a polymer. Xanthan gum is a polymer, or what we call a gelling agent. It is the reason why your serums are a gel. It is the reasons why your shower gel are jelly in nature. So xanthan gum is going to also act as a stabilizer in this formula to ensure that it remains stretchy, it remains, kind of jelly and does not get hard. Up next, we're going to be adding in the star of the show, the major ingredient in this formula, which is our granulated white sugar. The granulated white sugar is obviously the reason why it's called sugar wax. Now, why do most people prefer sugar wax to your normal daily wax? Sugar wax will not only wax your hair, or remove your hair rather, it's also going to exfoliate your skin. It's hydrating. It is super safe for sensitive skin. So you know all those risks and fear of having bumps or ingrown hairs after waxing. You're not going to experience that, risk that, or fear that when you're working with sugar wax. Up next, we're going to add in our distilled water. Now we're working with distilled water, not boiled water, not tap water, not pure water. I emphasize this literally in all my videos. The only approved water for cosmetic product formulation is distilled water. Now you can distill your own water by buying a distilling machine, or you can just buy distilled water from the market. And please, distilled water is not your AC water. At some point, I also believe that trash, but it is not your AC water. So please don't go tapping your AC water in the name of tapping distilled water and using that same water in your cosmetic product formulations. You're going to be contaminating or infecting people's skin, and you're going to get yourself in serious trouble. At this point, we're going to be adding in the citric acid solution that we created at the beginning of this video. The citric acid solution is simply to help prevent crystallization, and it's also going to help to, promote the stability of this product and enhance the shelf life. Now we're going to stir that together and ensure that the sugar is a bit dissolved. Then we're transferring this solution into a pot to cook. Now it's very important that you cook this on very low or medium heat. You don't want it to boil to the point it get burnt. You want it to just cook slowly and steadily. Now, while this is cooking, let me use this opportunity to remind you that your journey to becoming an amazing cosmetic product formulator, whether it's skincare, hair care, lip care, whatever, or your journey to becoming a beauty therapist, a spa therapist, an esthetician, starts with Fairly Mark Beauty School. Registration is open for the batch A for our physical classes. So 2026 batch A students registration closes on the 25th and classes resume 2nd February. You don't want to miss this golden opportunity. Next, we're going to bring the solution down from heat a bit and add in our glycerin and corn syrup mixture. I mix those two together because I want to use it to enhance the sleep and the stretch of this product. I want it to actually be really stretchy and I want it to be very glossy. Now we'll take it back to the fire or back to the heat, depending on what you're using, to allow it to heat for about 1 to 2 minutes extra. This is to ensure that the glycerin and the corn syrup are properly mixed and immersed into this wax. Now, remember that xanthan gum slurry we made at the beginning of this video? Yes, the one where we dissolve the xanthan gum in glycerin. We're going to take that slurry and pour it into this mixture. Remember, we've brought this down already from the fire after we've heated it together with the glycerin. So we are not putting the xanthan gum inside a boiling wax. Now, after that, then we're going to allow the wax to cool for a bit and we're going to transfer it into this container. See, allow your wax to cool down before you do this transfer. I made that mistake of not letting my wax cool down and I paid dearly for it because it melted this packaging. So allow it to cool down for a while, at least not to get thick, but to cool down for a while before you do this transfer so that you don't end up regretting like me. And just like that, your wax is ready. Now I'm going to go ahead to add in my Gemal Plus at this point. I totally forgot. So I added it inside the packaging itself. Please don't make that kind of costly mistake so that you can have a durable, sellable product. And guys, just like that, you've made yourself the most authentic, best-selling sugar wax that is amazing for sensitive skin, wonderful on all skin types, will get rid of the hair while exfoliating your skin, leaving your skin smooth and silky. If you don't know what business to launch in 2026 or you're looking for that business to launch in 2026, then this video is your helper. Hold on to this video, master this formula. You're not going to see this recipe anywhere on the internet, I bet you. Everyone is telling you how to mix lemon, sugar, and water. Nobody is giving you the actual tea to making commercial sugar wax, and I've just done that. So, save this video and make your money. Don't forget to pay your tithes to me when you cash out premium next year. With that, I'll say thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you for watching to the end. If you did, allow your wax to cool down. Allow your wax to cool down naturally. Don't put it in the fridge. When it cools down, the cooler it gets, the thicker it's going to be, the more stretchy it's going to be. So allow your wax to cool down naturally. Don't put it in the fridge. With that, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to save this video. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section and I will be more than happy to attend to your question. Bye.